Hey everyone, how's you guys doing? Hope everyone is okay. How was your day, by the way? Hope the day went alright, right? I just wanted to hop on here and speak on something right quick, which is relationship, right? Relationship. I just wanted to speak on it, on because I think that's a subject where a lot of people speak doesn't speak on it really. So what I would do is I would just share a light on certain things that goes in a relationship. So relationship for me, this is just my opinion. This is how I see it because I had been in so many of them. you know. So a couple of them lasted a long time. A long time. And I will I will give an example, a little bit of an example of few of them, which is like quite a few of them. Few of them, some of them, I will speak on both parts. Because relationship, if you're in a relationship with someone and they are not able to speak their honest truth to you, to tell you what's really going on with them. Everybody, yes, you could love. Yes, you guys love one another, correct? Correct. Or what it is. It could be a friendship, a situationship, an entanglement, or a fling. Let's just say it. So, I think if you are seeing someone and you like the person or whatnot, tell the person what you really want. Tell the person from the jump what you want from them. Don't keep it because the other person, because I will tell you from the jump because I know what I want. I know, you know, where I can hit and where I can speak on and what I want for the person in return to give me. Most of my relationship, I went in with expectation, and that was the biggest problem. Excuse me, with it. So going into a relationship with with like an expectation, I don't think it will really bring. I don't think it will really work because yes, you will have to have your boundary in place. What you want the person to do to you, and what you don't want the person to do to you or do for you. So it have to go both ways. And if you're with somebody and the person loves you and they have feelings for this, that, next, and the third, or maybe they will tell you that yes, they want A, but they are showing you B, or they want B, but they are showing you A, right? So at the end of the day, I'm like, at this point where I'm at, and like I said, I have worked on myself, and I have been in few of those relationships where they'll tell me yes, I want A, but then at the end of the day, you're giving me B, and you still want the door to be open for you to come back when you're tired of A, or when you're tired of B, or when you're tired of whatever. And you still expect the person to give you the same expectation that you had before, or you don't want to talk about the problem that's going on, or you don't want to talk about the thing that you have going on. So if you really put in your head and say, yes, this is what I want and this is what I want to go for it. Don't be in a whole nother relationship or in a whole nother marriage or whatnot, and don't tell that other person that you just want to fling, or you just want to hit and run, or you just want something. Don't give the next person hope, knowing that you just want a hit and run work, or you just want something that's to just pass by because you're mad at A or because you're mad at B. So if you want something from a person, tell them what you want. Tell them, okay, this is just a fling that I want. Can we just be friends, and can we just go on with it and go with the floor? I don't like a person where when I'm speaking to somebody and they cannot tell me how to feel, because I already know how you feel, but then I don't want to assume that is otherwise, or I don't want to say that, okay, you feel that way, but you cannot tell me. Why you can't tell a person how you feel? Why you can't tell somebody what you feel inside if you really do want that person to be in your life? If you really want to take the whole thing to the next level, speak to the person. Talk to the person. Because me, I'm a deep dive person. I like to speak. I want to have a conversation with somebody that I know they have brain. I love to have conversation on certain subject that I know I can be clear. I know I can speak on the stuff. I can dive deep in it. Look at the ocean. The ocean is deep. The ocean just doesn't have one layer. The ocean has multiple layers like onions. Like garlic. Like few things that has layers to them, which you have to keep unraveling. Relationship is not just based on sex, people. It don't have to be based on that. If you don't want a person, don't waste your time telling them you want this, but you're giving them the bare minimum. Don't do that. If you're not ready, don't go waste somebody's time. If you can speak your mind, or you stuck somewhere else where you can't get yourself out of, because some people, you can't fix some people. They're just unfixable. You just can't fix them. And it is what it is. You can't force somebody to be fixed. You just can't do that. You see, I treat myself with respect and dignity, and with love and care and kindness and compassion, and all the love on this planet Earth I give myself. I'm still a human living on this planet. Yes, I may not be from here. Yes, I may don't belong here, but I'm still on this planet. Yes, I deserve love. Yes, I have everything I want. Yes, I have, and I could have anything I want. Because if you are intimidated by somebody, or you just feel some type of way in your mind, and you just want to project your insecurity onto other people, or maybe onto other partner, it's not gonna work. If you love something, go for it. Work for it. Because 2022, this is why I haven't been in a relationship in a long time, because I look in a relationship out there. Yes, I had some people that came across, a lot of them. I have to turn them down because they don't know how to have a regular conversation. All they want to do is SES. What I'm like, is that what you want to talk about? Is that what's in your mind? No. As soon as I start talking, I just hear the first word, and that's the only. I have a few of them that just wanted to speak. I'm like, you know what? Oh, send pictures, send this. What do I look like? You know, the ones that I have already known for so long, and they did being in a relationship with me in personal. Yes, they know me for who I am, for what I am. They know me as a person. But if I just know you a few days ago, a few weeks ago, and you already asking for pictures, my God, you got to go. Exit the door. No, man. You can't have a relationship. You can't have a regular conversation. What are we doing? What are we doing? You know, why we're here, and you can't even have a conversation. Why are we doing this? You know, so at the end of the day, my next relationship, I don't want to bring any expectation into it. Again, my next relationship, I'm not looking to bring any expectation. I would like the person to be open. Don't let me read your mind. I can't read your mind. I cannot read your mind. I cannot read your mind. Don't expect me to know everything. None of us perfect anyway. You're not perfect. I'm not perfect. So why should we just hold on to the past? Why should we hold on to what had happened? I don't hold grudges against people. That's one thing I don't do. It doesn't matter what it is, friendship, relationship, or whatever, jobs, anything. Because I have put in so much time, and I have gave it my all to you. I gave my all. I know what I gave. I know what I did. So therefore, if you cannot give back in return the same energy that I'm giving, but you're giving that energy up to someone or some other things, a whole family, a whole nother thing, or whatnot, I just can't do it. I cannot do it. Like I said, I treat myself with dignity. I treat myself with love and kindness and respect and all kinds of compassion. I give myself everything. I give it. But that doesn't mean that the person does not need someone, someone by them. Yes, you do. Every woman deserves somebody. But if you cannot have a deep conversation, what the hell? Why? All I want you to do is just to open up and say what you want, what you need. I know what you want. Kind of, sort of. Again, but I want you to tell me, what is it? Is that really what you want? Is it, don't go back and forth to what you want and what you don't want, because once you start going back and forth, you're just doubting yourself. You're double taking on the stuff. You're blocking it. You can't block it, because now when you start double taking on it, that's it. You start blocking the whole platform. It's not gonna go forward if you keep thinking backwards, or you thinking negative, or you give you anything that doesn't make any sense. You have to give it up. And if you are in a whole nother world with a whole nother B, C, A, and B, or anything, I don't think that person should be. People can have their cake and eat it too. I believe in one thing and one thing only, but at the end of the day, people always want their cake and eat it too. That's just, I'm sorry, excuse me. People don't go on a date these days no more. I'm like, what happened to people having dates? What happened to the flowers? What happened to the cake? What happened to the kids? What happened to the passion, the love, the affection? What happened to that? People just don't do it nowadays. It's just like, oh, let's just hit and run. Oh, let's just figure it out if we would. Don't waste my time. Don't waste people's time, guys. Don't do that. And it goes to both parties. We're not going to waste your time. You're not going to waste our time. And we're just not going to sit here and keep wasting each other's time, guys. Because time is precious. We don't have time. On this earth, we don't have much time. You just don't know what's going to happen. And you don't want to waste it and then be like, if I had known, I should have done this, done that, I should have. Excuse me. And then the should would be like, oh my God, but I love her, but I want this, I wanted this, and I wanted that. Again, some of the people that I have been with, for some reason, they just want to come back. I have one that actually told me, oh, I don't know what came into their mind, and it was like, I couldn't find anyone like you. I couldn't get anybody like you. I'm like, wait, why are you comparing me to WYXZ? Don't do that, because we all don't have the same mindset. I was looking for you in this, in that. Don't do that. You're not supposed to look for me in nobody. Because you're not going to get it. You're just not going to get it. You know what I mean? You get what you get and you move on with what you get. And if you are satisfied with that, don't try to tell them how you want things, because you still have men in your mind, but yet you with X, Y, and Z. But then you're not even looking at X, Y, and Z because you're thinking about A, B, C. Think about it. So, I know the energy of this week. This is a retrograde. This week is a retrograde, and the energy is very high right now in everybody, in everything that's going on. So at this point, for me, I'm just gonna keep it cute. Keep it nice. And just, like I said, I am open to new things, but I haven't gotten it yet. Because they all just want to speak on irrelevant things. No. I'm not interested in those kind of things. Can you have a conversation? Do you have a brain? What happened to having a conversation? What happened to keep the conversation going when you need it to? That's not there no more. It's not there no more. They don't make those anymore. And I'm behooved. I'm like, I had a couple of people, like I said, I did have few of them. It just didn't work out. I had to drop them like a pancake. As soon as You know, like I did too, when, you know, the conversation, you try to see how the conversation will get. And the conversation just not giving the conversation, you're like, oh God, you guys to go blocked. And next. I just be blocked. You know, I just be blocking motherfuckers. I do. I'm sorry. You know, hopefully, you know. Oh, I was trying to call you and I couldn't get in touch. Oh, well, too bad. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. No, I don't know. But if you are in a relationship or in some kind of ship with somebody, make sure you are honest with them. Make sure you give them your all. And if they're not giving you what you give them back, just let it go. And you know, we do have a lot of karmic relationships too anyway, you know. And we try to make those work. It's like hitting the wall with a brick. I just don't want to, like, ugh. It's just like you just throwing a brick at a brick. It's just like, just don't work. You know, if you really love someone, I think you should tell them how you feel. Like I said, certain things, some of these things, you know, I make mistakes sometimes. But if I know that if I didn't make no mistakes, I'm not going to apologize. Knowing that I didn't do anything to you. Knowing that I didn't do anything to the next person or to the next human being, you know. So I wouldn't even try to apologize. I would just be quiet and just let you do what you want to do. And if you do realize that, oh, what you had is no longer available, then that's it. It is what it is. You're just gonna have to figure it out at this point. You know, at some point of this lifetime, you will have to recognize that, you know, because I'm never a part of somebody's life forever. That's one thing I always tell people. If I'm there, you have to cherish me as much as possible. You know, you have to love me and show me that, yeah, you really want this. But if you're not working for it, I'm not going to put no time into it. If you not try to make it work, I'm just not going to make it work. I'll put the same time you put in. I will just put in, if you put 2 seconds, yes, I'm putting 2 seconds. You know, literally, we just gonna have to match each other vibe at that time. I even have one, you know, I have a whole book. A whole book, like 3 pages of really reading on some things, you know. So I'm still, you know, writing about it. I'm still writing about it. That one is like, I think it's like past 2 of them, I would say is like about 6-7 page. Deep conversation that I'm just concentrating, just focused, just putting all things. Oh, I didn't bring it here tonight, but I don't think I want to show it either. To it, so I put in my passion, my all into it, if you may, and that's something that's it's still a little bit dearest, you know, somewhat to me. That's why I haven't burned it yet, because if I do burn it, that chapter will be closed. That chapter will be closed because I'm still writing on it. Because normally when I do burn it out, that means I have released and let go. Yeah, I mean, I am releasing one by one. That's how I'm writing one by one. I've been writing it since the beginning of this month, actually. That's when I just started it. Yes, I have about 4 pages for it already. So I'm still going on it. But at that one, I think that I'm still writing. There's still a little bit more to it. Sometimes, you just sit back and just watch to what you just need to watch on and what you need to do, and just see what do you need to add on to it, what do you need to reduce, what do you need to and so once I am really finished with that chapter, I think that chapter will be closed, because there's a lot to that chapter. I don't even think like 5 pages is enough. So no, I don't hold grudges on with nobody. And I don't hold on to the past. I have forgiven. I have forgiven. I did. But just think about it. You were just, having a conversation with people, and then one out of the blue, people just like stop out of the blue, and you're like, wait, what? Like, okay, it's all right, cool. That's how you guys want to do it? Fine. So I'm like, what's up with that? You know what I mean? Like, are you kidding right now? So I had to, because at that point, they were like on the highest, like a lot of work and time had already been put in. But at that time, those people wasn't saying what they were supposed to be saying. So I was still giving the patience to work with what I have at that time. But they still, didn't come up with it. They still came up with a bare minimum. I don't deserve bare minimum. I deserve, like I said, what I give myself. That's what I expect back. Communication is the biggest thing in a relationship. As far as I'm concerned, I don't know. Because they say trust doesn't heal anything. Doesn't work with, things like that. But, I want to be able to give just a little bit dash of salt of trust. Just a little bit. So, it's working on it. It's still working on it. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to have to wrap this up. Excuse me, let me take a sip. This is a tea, by the way. So, I just think I should come in here and speak on that level of relationship, to the people that can really express themselves to their partner or to their work or anything. I would really like for those people to be open and speak about anything I know it's not easy, but try to speak on if you want to, if those people want to. So that way, at least those other party will understand that, all right, this is where they're coming from. Okay, so let me take it easy. Okay, so let me take it. Like I said, I don't come on here and speak on no personal stuff. I'm not going to do that. But tonight I was like, you know what? Let me just speak on it. And share light on it. I think I spoke on it enough. I love you so much. I love you. Unconditional love. That's what it is. That's what it is. So we're gonna have to wrap this up. But I'll have to talk to you guys, because when I'm in hermit mode, I do a deep dive into certain things. So those were one of those things that I wanted to speak on tonight. But I'm pretty sure I'll be back. I love you. I will see you again. I will see ya. But you know what though? I want to play something. Do I really want to play music right now? Yeah. Let's just keep it like this. Right? I love music. But tonight I said, let me just do this one. Anyway. I love you guys so much. Much love. Make sure you speak on your mind. Speak your mind. Speak your mind. So speak your mind. Anyway, let me stop acting up. I'll talk to you guys later. Okay? Peace, love, blessings, and all good comes your way. Okay? Ciao. Love you.